Imagine a document so secret that the public is not allowed to see it. A document connected to royal families. A document that could reveal personal wishes, hidden wealth, or private decisions made by kings and queens. But instead of being opened and shared like most legal documents, it is locked away, sealed, hidden from public view, for decades, sometimes even longer. This is the mystery of sealed royal wills. Around the world, millions of people follow the lives of royal families. They watch royal weddings, they celebrate royal births, they observe royal ceremonies filled with tradition and history. But there is one part of royal life that remains deeply private, and that part exists inside documents most people will never see. Wills. In most countries, wills eventually become public records. When someone passes away, their will explains how their estate will be distributed. It reveals financial decisions, property ownership, personal instructions, and sometimes even emotional final messages. But for many members of royal families, things work differently. Their wills are often sealed, locked away in court archives, hidden from public access, and sometimes kept secret for generations. Why? Why would royal wills be treated differently from ordinary ones? What information could be inside them? And why have courts allowed these documents to remain sealed for so long? To understand this mystery, we must go back in time. The tradition of royal privacy. Royal families have always lived under intense public attention. For centuries, people have been fascinated by the lives of kings, queens, princes, and princesses. Their marriages, their children, their ceremonies, their conflicts. Every detail can become part of public discussion. Because of this attention, royal families have always tried to protect certain parts of their private lives. Some information is meant for the public, but other information remains carefully guarded. Royal wills became one of those protected areas. Supporters of this practice argue that royal families deserve the same privacy as ordinary citizens. They believe that personal financial decisions should remain confidential, especially when those decisions involve private family matters. But critics argue something different. They believe royal families represent national institutions, and because of this public role, some aspects of their lives should remain transparent. This debate has continued for many years, and at the center of that debate are the sealed wills themselves. Documents that may contain important information about royal estates, properties, jewelry, private wealth, or personal wishes. Yet those documents remain hidden, and the mystery surrounding them continues to grow. The first known sealed royal wills. The practice of sealing royal wills did not begin recently. In fact, it has existed for more than a century. Historical records show that courts began sealing certain royal wills in order to protect the privacy of the royal family. Judges argued that publicizing these documents could lead to unnecessary speculation. They also believed that revealing financial details might create political controversy. So instead of releasing the wills to the public, the courts placed them under seal. This meant the documents would remain locked away in secure archives, accessible only with special legal permission. Over time, more royal wills were sealed, and with each new sealed document, public curiosity increased. People began to wonder what secrets might be hidden inside these archives. Were the documents simply protecting privacy, or were they hiding something more significant? This question remains part of the ongoing mystery, a hidden royal archive. Some historians believe that sealed royal wills form a hidden historical record, a collection of private documents that reveal how royal families manage their personal wealth and responsibilities. Inside these wills could be instructions about estates, family heirlooms, personal gifts, or charitable donations. They may also include emotional messages written by royal figures during the final moments of their lives. Messages meant only for family members. Messages never intended for public eyes. If these documents were open today, they could provide historians with valuable insight into royal history. They might reveal details about relationships within royal families, or show how monarchs planned for the future of their estates. But for now, those details remain hidden, locked behind sealed envelopes, stored inside court archives, waiting quietly as history continues to move forward. The debate continues. Today, the debate over sealed royal wills continues. Some people argue that the tradition should remain unchanged. They believe that privacy must be respected, even for members of royal families. Others argue that transparency is important. They believe historical documents should eventually become accessible to researchers and the public. After all, royal families are not only private individuals, they are also part of national history. Their lives influence culture, politics, and public identity. Because of this, some historians believe sealed royal wills should one day be opened. Not immediately, but perhaps after many decades have passed, just as other historical documents are eventually released. For now, however, the mystery remains. Hidden in archives, protected by law, and surrounded by questions that continue to fascinate historians and royal watchers around the world. Transition. And this raises an even bigger question. What exactly could be inside those sealed royal wills? Are they simply ordinary legal documents? Or do they contain secrets that the public has never been meant to see? To answer that question, we must explore some of the most famous sealed royal wills in modern history.